You know what? This is close enough to starting time. Hello everyone, how are you doing? So, I guess to start out, originally when I planned on getting on the SMP, I was interested in building a UFO and stuff. You know what? Doge, I believe that. I really believe that. So anyways, when I first got on the SMP, I had planned on doing some lore with some folks and all that. Unfortunately, most of those people stopped being active after a while. However, some of them still do come, at least occasionally. That one dude comes pretty often, and they have been really cool about a lot of stuff. I really appreciate them for being there. And then as the new applicants rolled around, surprisingly, not enough activity is happening. So, that does kind of concern me a little. But anyways, what I was trying to say before that, when I first got on the SMP, I had plans for lore, and I also had plans for space stations like what this is supposed to be, and UFOs, for which I had started a slime farm for, only it turned out not to be as effective as I had hoped. So now I am currently digging out the chunks nearby. Well, excuse me. Excuse me while we have some technical difficulties. Nothing much. Totally no Respawn Core lore or anything like that. Speaking of lore, did you know that the world is ending soon? It actually is. Because guess when Season 2 starts, if you didn't read the description. Like, who reads the description of videos, really? And why did YouTube have to make it harder to read descriptions? Well, of course you would know that, D. Well, anyways. So yeah, 1.19. 1.19 is when it all starts. The question is, well, two questions are, A, whether or not Happy will want to do it, and B, whether or not I'll want to be there when it happens. Because this was fun and all, but if people aren't going to be this active on the SMP, it does become a rate limiting step. I mean, I'm grateful that there are people on right now, but we were supposed to have 15 creator members and 15 non-creator members on the SMP. Oh, that is a good point, D. And at least 2 of the new members have been quite active here. That including DD Catch Plays, I assume I've pronounced that correctly, and Hollow. I really appreciate them both for being active here, especially because it does make things a little funner, at least in the chat. Thank you. Okay, so one less thing to worry about, I guess. Let's build our way over there. I want that copper. So yeah, basically this excuse me, this stream and the upcoming stream will basically be just me trying to finish my finish my SMP goals here as quickly as possible. That probably won't include the lore, though, because the people that were participating in that actively before aren't going to be showing up, really. Unless something works out in my favor or something, but I don't expect it to, really. At any rate, it was fun trying to put the lore together, at least. Kept it a little more interesting for a little longer. But at this point, I'm just going to be building. And maybe having a little fun here and there. A little fun as in having some fun with some folks, maybe. Maybe just walk up to them and say, "Hey there, did you know that the world is ending? And that I'm here to conquer the world?" Yeah, imagine me doing that to random people. I was just reminded that I have my voice chat disabled. Now imagine if someone decides to rickroll me the moment I turn this on. But it doesn't seem there's anyone nearby, so yeah. I just realized I'm encouraging my chat to do a little trolling. Now that I think about it. It's gonna be funny if someday what I say to the chat backfires on me. At any point. Alright, I need to set this here. Not particularly important, but I'm sure it'll come in handy at some point. Bruh. Water disappearing on me. That's kind of cringe, not gonna lie. Okay. So maybe I could dig it up from here. Yeah. I'm gonna get a little... Oh. Well, I better leave that before I, fall to my doom here. Alright. Mission success. Let's go back to base. And back up I go. Now I heard some ladder stuff. Oh. Figures. Hello there. Nice chest plate you got there. Does that come with thorns? I notice you're not putting on the chest plate, so I can punch you to find out. So I'm going to guess not. Is that Fortune 3? Is that Fortune 3? Well, either way, if you could plop that in a furnace for me, I'd appreciate that. Ah, my Frostwalker betraying me. There we go. Problem solved. turning night already. I can fix that easily. Bruh. Yeah, I have one solution to this problem. There we go. I see you were ready for PvP. That's fine. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I have anything of importance in there yet. Anything of immediate importance. So, you know what, I'm just gonna store a few things, and then I think I'm going to check out my slime farm, because that's unfortunately been low on my priority list, and I need to make it a higher priority. Some things appear to be missing from this chest. Probably because I never actually put anything in there. It's kind of ironic. I thought there was something in there for a moment. I was just checking the wrong chest. But don't worry, I'm sure this is normal and all. Let's see. But at any rate, I definitely want to check out that slime farm once I put a few things away here. You know what? I'm going to spend a little time placing glass. Because why not? Okay. Anything else I need to store in my chest before I go? Okay. I should probably store that somewhere it'll be safe. Bruh. Hitting me with my back turned is so cringe. Well, technically, he didn't actually hit me in the back. He hit me in the side. Kind of cringe, but you know what? I'll let it pass for whatever reason. Meanwhile, you are damaging my armor. Yeah, don't worry, that zombie is nothing important. We can just stash his head. I don't know. Yeah, here will work. Oh, there's an empty space here. I wonder what that's from. Anyways. Oh, right. No, I cannot hear you. Do you have your mic turned off or something? Have you configured your microphone settings, perhaps? Or actually, it might be on my end. No, I don't want AmirKaká, I want the voice chat. There we go. I think I know what happened here. Okay, speak now.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
So it was a problem on my end. Okay.
Yeah. So I was about to say, so yeah, I'm damaging your armor, but I also made you a giant XP farm that will repair that instantly.
Oh yeah, right.
So you don't really have to worry
You know
about
what?
it.
Let's show that off to the stream real quick.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot to mention, my base has been almost completely secretive, aside from Wandering Souls wandering here, until this guy showed up.
Yeah, I'm here now. You're going the wrong way, by the way. There's a crafting table showing where you're supposed to go.
Yeah. I remembered that in time, at least. Also, I really should restock my fireworks supply.
We can always just go borrow some from that one dude. Yes,
I suppose, but at the same time, I feel better when I pick up my own. Let's see.
It took me forever to go through that nether portal.
So yeah, are things working here? Okay, good. So if I do a little flying this way, I actually extended whoever put the glass there. There's a thing with a few leaves all the way to the platform here. And I am... You know what? I'm gonna move back a little,
I think we actually have to
and...
replace some of these leaves with, we need to replace the leaves with either bottom slabs or glass. Because it bugs out the farm, but it's not too bad. It's basically the same way that I died.
Gotcha.
Because it just makes it so the Enderman can teleport out. And then for some reason they really like our chests and enchanting table.
They are wishing they could pick up certain blocks.
Yeah.
Kinda sus.
You have 3 diamonds. I need to make a pickaxe.
A what?
A pickaxe.
Why do you need to craft a pickaxe when you could trade for one?
I mean, yeah, I could trade for one, but like, I also like have mostly enchant books. I need to create one.
You know if there are any enchants that you do not like on one of the pickaxes? There's always a grindstone.
Yeah, fair enough.
Alright, time to get a few levels back.
Here, take some obsidian.
Huh, thank you.
It's not very much. I had like
Yeah.
3 full shulkers, and then I forgot to put them in my ender chest, and I went to the Enderman farm to repair my pickaxe, and that's when I died. And so I lost a lot
I see.
of obsidian.
Along with some other stuff.
Yeah, the other stuff wasn't that bad to get back.
Fair enough.
We should just go jump scare Hollow.
Should we, though? Well, I suppose it would make this stream a bit more interesting. But then he's probably watching us and hears us. Just maybe.
Probably. I mean, maybe.
How many of these did I put here now that I think about it? Because I thought I only had one there for the haste.
I think, some of them are that one dudes. So the question is, do we fly the entire way back? Or do we just break the bed and then fly back later?
We could fly back later, perhaps, but at the same
That's
time,
what
I feel
found
like
easier, 'cause
it's easier just to fly to spawn and end portal our way back to base. I know it's helped me
Yeah,
keep my base a bit more hidden.
yeah. Maybe we should just grab some like TNT pistons and stuff, and we should go break some bedrock near spawn, so that we can just use the nether roof to get back.
With my end portal method, we do not have to do that.
True. Oh yeah,
Let's
Hollow
see.
is definitely watching the stream. Okay.
Yeah. I can see it in the chat. He is spying on us.
Hollow, you heard nothing, okay?
Yeah, Hollow, nothing bad is going to happen. Nothing whatsoever.
We should head back towards spawn, go see what is happening.
Let me make sure I got the fireworks first. Oh look, I had a stack in my ender chest.
I have 22. I'll probably run out mid-flight. That's okay. We can always go to that one dude's base. He seems to have
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to ask them, I guess. Also, chunks are
Yeah.
loading slowly.
It's because there's actual for the first time.
Do, 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 do. Loading through the lag. Going across the nether roof. If only we were lag proof. Yes, Hollow, I am telling the truth. Just maybe.
Nice rhyme.
Yes, I can rhyme. I got the time. Where's my dime? Time to commit crime. Not.
I think we went past it, your end portal by a lot.
Yeah, quite likely. Where am I actually? Huh. So, we're not quite there
I would
yet.
say our chords out loud, but like, I don't want to like.
Yeah, do me a favor, don't say my base coordinates. I already do a good enough job revealing where those are.
I mean, you basically, if someone's like actually trying to find your base, then you basically just completely leak. Because you showed the direction you're going in and the chords.
Yeah.
So someone could just go to this.
Of course, someone would also have to track the distance traveled, which is pretty hard to do when the region chunks have a hard time loading. But of course, I do reveal my coordinates sometimes. Okay. I shoot my arrows in the air sometimes, and maybe they hit something.
You didn't hit anything. You hit the ground.
Well then you see I hit something, the ground.
You actually hit the bedrock of the ground.
The what?
The bedrock.
Well then yeah, I still hit something.
Does this gas fan work?
Probably if we're AFK long enough. But imagine going AFK on a stream. What YouTuber does that? Whoops. That was the wrong thing to throw.
Yeah, I'm glad I wasn't standing in the way of that.
I totally just don't keep a bunch of splash potions on hand in a shulker box somewhere.
Yeah, totally.
For the purpose of destroying
What are they
netherite.
for? I think, so yesterday I was using the tunnel puller, right? And I logged out, or I got kicked from the server, and it just exploded itself, so.
Huh.
It's kind of broken. It's not too hard to fix,
Were you able to pick
I
up
didn't
any
have
of the
any
parts?
materials too.
Were you able to pick up any of the parts?
Barely any. And I set them in
Gotcha.
the chests at the base.
You didn't mind the ancient debris that was in front of it, right?
No, I didn't do that.
Good, because it needed those 3 bits of
I know how
ancient debris.
telepores work. I used to have a thing that automatically made the telepores go by themselves, and I had like 16 of them on my friend's server.
Nice.
It's pretty cool.
Took it mildly slow getting to this portal, because I wanted to be sure the regions would load. Alright,
Yeah.
here we are at Zed's castle.
Oh yeah.
Really good job with this one, though. Speaking of Zed, I wonder how he's doing. He's been recording stuff separate from taking SMP, so... Oh look, the game is loading.
Agent.
What's up?
Come here, watch. I found a hollow. Hollow's going that way. Hollow's running.
Is he streaming at the moment? Oh, I forgot my fireworks. So maybe I should not fly straight up with a firework.
This is a giant lava cast. It's very nice made though. Do you have some extra rockets? I don't have very many left.
I just so happened to. Whoops. Had some paper in my inventory, and I took a couple stacks of gunpowder from that gas farm. Crafted a few extra fireworks. Just a few extra. So why are we on a manhunt for Hollow again?
Why not?
For some reason I thought that roof was made completely of copper.
It's not completely copper.
Yeah,
It's a lot of copper though.
indeed.
Where is the hollow? Okay, actually, I think I know where hollow is.
While he's finding Hollow, I'm mildly curious. There's this area that has generally spawned slimes.
I lost hollow.
Ah, interesting.
This is what hollow's been doing. Hollow's just been mining out this one chunk.
I'm pretty sure I know why, too.
I love a creeper farm. It's a nice creeper farm. Where's the collection?
I see.
Oh, it's over here. Oh wow. Oh wow. Agent, where you at? Come over here.
Mhm.
Never. Wait. How did you? Never mind. Look at this. Look at this. There's a lot of gunpowder.
Yeah,
Like
farms
all
are
the way
pretty
down
effective.
Well, I guess.
And from the
I wouldn't
looks
have
of
to
it,
worry about
he might be trying to find a slime chunk, perhaps. I believe this is the chunk, though.
maybe.
I do know I have consistently seen slime spawn at least near this area, so I'm pretty sure this may just be the chunk.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's any copper in this cave. Or this
I
mine
see
here.
some. It's down at the very end. Over this way.
Ah, I see it now. So generally I prefer to silk touch that because it takes less space.
True.
And then when we get back to base, we can fortune it and put it in the furnace.
Look, I found a single copper
Oh man.
torch on it.
With
Oh,
a torch?
Yeah, there's just a torch on a piece of copper.
Uh-huh. When you suddenly activate your elytra even when you didn't mean to. You know,
First we were hunting for hollow, and now we're just mining copper.
well, to be fair, we do need the copper for the base.
True.
Let's see, up here. Uh-huh.
1 second, I'll be back.
Okay, and when he's back, he'll be wondering where the heck I went. Because guess where I'm going? Let's see. Up here, and there we go. I'll let D have fun there. Nothing bad could possibly happen to him in that cave. Thank you, whoever's sleeping. I see. This leads somewhere. This just leads somewhere. I have to pinpoint where, but I do know it leads somewhere. It led me to more copper. That's always a good thing. But I know this leads somewhere. In fact, it leads up here somewhere. And we are about to find out exactly where. We are near the surface by now. Hello there.
Hello.
I see that door has been obsidianed
I wanna see
off.
what's inside. Whoa, that is
So there must have been something in there. Also, did TNT happen here, or were there just a bunch of creepers that exploded?
probably both. That was a bad idea.
Well, that place was poorly lit anyway.
We never actually found hollow.
I remember you saying you had seen him. And so I was starting to take
I
off
had, and
toward that direction.
He was,
But then
yeah, he was
I
fine.
didn't have my fireworks in my
Alright.
hotbar.
Oh, yeah, and I didn't have fireworks. I think, we lost, hollow, but we can go try and find that one dude.
That one dude
Let's
is
go to
probably not hard to find at all. If they are where I think
He's
they
at
are.
his base. They're probably at their base. I have a boat. Let's use boats. Fast.
Oh, you think boats are fast?
Yes. Hop in.
What the do? And let's see if I... Nope, I don't crash to death. How far away is he? Because I don't feel like using the elytra here.
I was loading way too many chunks.
I believe it. Uh-huh, breaking the elytra chest, huh?
No,
Stealing them, I see. So that I couldn't.
No, it was for Hollow. It was for Hollow. That's how
Ah.
Hollow got his elytra.
I
had
see.
to deliver it. Alright, I think I know where this, where it's
Did I
at.
frostwalker
Follow me.
this? Okay, so that is ice. Oh, that's a funny picture. A cat next to a tree.
I think, there's a base over that one. I don't know. Where could...
This is certainly a very well developed base here.
Yeah.
This is just an automatic berry farm, huh?
Yeah.
Fox is doing a little farming.
Let's see if we can find...
Huh. Interesting. Let's see. Now imagine if D goes all this trouble to find folks and jump scare them, and it turns out the folks he intended to scare had something lying in wait.
Hello.
Hello.
Did you
Also,
not
why
see the
why are berries so effective at scratching armor?
Good question. I think it's the bushes that's the one that's like scratching your armor. Not the berry.
Yeah, that's a good point.
None of these rooms are really decorated.
That's a point, I guess.
Alright, I'm going back to playing this.
Alright. Alright. And yeah, I think I've spent enough time here as well. It really is nice to see things come together, though. And just how well it fits with the biomes. Hello there. You are looking at me very intently. Alright. Back down I go. Oh, Oh, someone didn't leave, I see.
Yeah, I never left.
Fair enough.
Where did that one dude go? Oh, he's in his base.
Oh, I have no idea where.
Oh, that is a super smelter. I tried to break him through his wall, but it's a super smelter. Break it through his.
Bruh, imagine breaking the walls of someone who's been helping you gear up and stuff. It's just so cringe.
Oh no, it's okay. Like, I just went through the walls.
Hello there, Pulled Slippers. How are you? Welcome to the chat.
Hello, cold.
Nice little swing here, but it's missing something. Let's see. Yep, this works. Now I am sitting on the swing. It does occur to me, though. This swing doesn't swing. Also, what are you doing attacking me?
I don't have a water bucket. I'm just gonna use my fire resistance potion.
Well, there's a bucket right in front of me if you want it. Bruh, attacking me with an axe? It's so cringe.
It wasn't me. It was.
Oh, it was that one dude? Okay.
Yeah.
That one dude, you attacked me. I am sorry, I'm going to have to kill you now. Psych.
Okay, we can talk about this. We can talk about this.
Now, why don't I have my water in my hot bar? First attack means a lot in a fight.
You missed that potion.
There you are.
Yeah, so I thought. Run away.
Do 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 do. Next thing I know, he's coming my way because he can see my stream. And probably knows exactly where I am. Although that really wasn't much of a PvP. Though he's probably hiding and recovering now. 'Cause you never underestimate a power 5 bow. Oh yeah, there he is now. There he is now. Oh, actually, now that I think about it... Well, he's having fun there. Well, he's having fun over there. Perhaps I will.
Hey, we can talk about this.
Now I know why this frightened Uni so much. Wandering Souls had so much fun with that. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna take this, put those there. Fair enough. Also, you know those deal damage to you, right?
Pearls? They do like half a heart. How much does this do?
Half a heart. And then a few fire ticks.
So I should be able to hit you like 20 times then. Everyone, dude, give me your sword. Okay, we can talk about this. Okay, we can talk about this.
Imagine purling. So cringe. Like, why did I do that? And yeah, that doesn't really do much. You know the best part about people having less armor on? It means when I hit them.
Yeah, I have a new sword now. I have a new sword now. I definitely just like borrow. I actually trained in PvP, but I'm used to not having knockback on my sword. Look at your stupid shield. Yeah, fight.
This would be slightly easier with a pork chopper beef.
Yeah, it kind of hurts it just eating potatoes. Oh, is this a cobblestone farm?
Yeah, it is.
You. Okay, you're ruining his cobblestone generator. Alright, we should probably start doing this. I'm close to dying. Okay, we can
How close are you?
I'm on half a heart.
I was on 4.5.
If I had sharpness, you would have been dead already.
Probably.
It's a fact.
I was on the sword.
This is basically my sword, but with sharpness 5. Or not sharpness, I mean smite 5. I have smite 4.
I see.
I should probably get a sharpness. I should probably get a sharpness sword.
You know, that does remind me. That does remind me of the wither gear that I was given when the whole Ender Dragon thing happened. I'm pretty sure I know how that one dude gets it too. But at the same time. Yeah, that's true. We don't really talk about the egg. Alright, I need a little more room in my inventory. Excuse me while I do a little sus thing here.
No being among us.
But yes, the Amogus.
That actually works pretty well. There's just some
Oh, whoops.
Take off your boots. Take off your shoes.
I would, but they feel good.
I don't care, take them off.
Yeah, maybe I don't need that many of the... By the way, put on your chest plate. I want to find out something.
Nope.
I want to find out something.
Wait, okay, actually, I have an idea. You missed.
Stay still. Stay still. Now, how much does that do?
2 hearts.
Okay, that is actually really good. I'll have to remember that.
Do you want to... So, something that you can do with those, in that it's a bit more powerful, is make those into, arrows, tipped arrows, and then just bow spam people. You can pop kill people in, like, 3 seconds.
I think there's a limit to how effective that is, though.
Well, no, because, like, so if you full power shoot someone, right, it only does, like, half a heart to a heart. But if you like lightly just like hold left click for a second, then it does like 2 hearts of damage. Like, it's pretty insane. Like, they're very effective.
So basically, if I... Oh. I forgot Hollow left the game.
And if you put someone in cobwebs, like spam them, they'll die really fast.
That's true. Alternatively, I think Slowness 4 does a good job keeping enemies from being able to run very fast.
Sure.
How's this thing start? I guess it takes, well, it doesn't take Frostwalker. Maybe I should have taken off the shoes. At least that'll break soon. There we go. Okay. I already know I have plenty back home already, but I just want to see. That is still quite a bit. Hello there. How are you?
Good. Imagine having 2 draft picks on the server.
The what? You are putting dents in my armor. How dare you put dents in my armor? You know what that means. And I missed the shot. Completely. But you know what? That's alright. Okay, so that's what that is. I've been here enough times, how could I forget? Is he right behind me? He's probably right behind me. He's not quite right behind me. He is right behind me. But that's fine. Preparing for impact, and I've been teleported through. If this game loads. Taking the upwards warp pipe. You know what? I wouldn't mind having a few armor repairs before going back. So he may have dented my armor, but technically he also repaired it. I suppose these Enderman heads would be nice to just stash somewhere. Oh, I forgot I turned down mob sounds. I'm sure you guys watching the stream appreciate that. Okay. Now I'm going to re-equip my Elytra before I jump in the void and forget. Wouldn't it be funny if that somehow happened for some reason? If only you could put mending on an infinity bow. That'd be so powerful. Okay. That Enderman's not mad at me. Endermen are friendly. They couldn't possibly be angry. Now I'm back at base. I have no doubt D is here before me. But you know what, this is fine. Okay, so they picked up the netherite ingots I left already. Okay. Let's see. Oh, did that never get fixed? I thought for sure that got fixed. I wonder if D broke it again by mistake. Also, I should consider putting mending and unbreaking on my shield. All things considered, the durability went down pretty quickly. It's been a while since I've actually fought someone. So theoretically, D could probably have taken me if he had a sharpness 5 and I decided not to run. And if I didn't happen to have a little extra something handy and actually work. Alright. So now I want to continue building the base, and yeah, that's him right there. Alright, up we go. He is right nearby, because I can hear his mic from here.
Who?
Hello there.
Hello.
I needed to do something about my head collection. It was starting to take up space in my storage. But yeah, I should probably get on the slime chunk stuff. Though I guess it would make sense for me to do something about this obsidian first. So let's go up here. Land just right up here. Not gonna lie, I really want to see this crewmate quarters here done ASAP if I can. 'Cause oh no, I've been knocked off the roof. Whatsoever am I gonna do? I'm in danger.
Danger of using a Bane of Arthropods sword on you.
Also critting.
Yeah, Bane of Arthropods, go.
Also critting when I'm not wearing my Prot 4 netherite chestplate.
Why not even Prot 5?
Of course you can't get Prot 5. That's not obtainable in vanilla survival.
Yes it is, you just have to be good at the game.
Sure.
Yeah. I have Prot 30 actually.
Wow, I have a real gamer in my midst. I should do something about this torch now that I think about it. And it looks like I needed to fly a little higher to make that work. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny how I'm trying to build my base and there's a conspiracy against me?
Yeah.
You know, the funny thing is, I didn't need a firework to do that. Yes, pulled slippers, like a Mogus. I do troll a few people with that. Also, gosh darn it, you are making me consume more food than I have to. Okay. Once I am done with the whole slime farm thing, assuming I ever get on it. Speaking of which, I better do something about the stained glass in my inventory. Now, if I can just place this, maybe I can actually do something sooner, instead of getting completely and utterly stream sniped. Okay. You know how hard it is to place glass? Now imagine if I were doing this without Silk Touch. That would be quite annoying, I won't lie. Oh look. You know what? Why don't you go to bed? You look tired. And besides, the sun is going down. Well, you know, he actually listened. He'll be back, I'm sure. Maybe sooner than I expect. Minecraft, but every time I build, I get punched. This is probably what's happening right now. He's gonna punch me to sleep, isn't he? Oh yeah, breaking the bed so I can't respawn. You know what, I could just click. Is this what having fans is like? You become so popular you're getting punched to death. You get so popular people want to destroy your armor. You know what? I think that's probably how Technoblade feels. Although, I'm not Technoblade. I'm just the... Yeah, that one dude, you're the nice fan. I agree. Alright, let's go. We've used up all the glass we're gonna use. Psych. Actually, what am I gonna do with this? Put some here, some there. He's found me. Oh crud, he's after me. Whatsoever am I gonna do? Yoink. Hello there, Game Master Ian. Nice to see a few fans on my channel that can't punch me. That is a good question. Why am I being punched? D, why am I being punched anyway? I don't expect them to be foolish enough to follow me into that crack there. Of course I'd come back here. I like getting punched. Don't you know? Don't you know? Don't you know? Now, under normal circumstances, this probably would have worked out just fine, and I would have knocked him off the edge. Just maybe. So long, amigo. Wow. He froze. Well, at least he's alive. Shame to make him waste a totem, though. Just a shame. But at the very least, he's alive, he's back, and he is punching me with his sword. I'm falling to my death with style. I think the fire extinguished before. Yeah, I have an idea. This is clearly working. He is never going to find me. He cannot see me at all. He doesn't know where I am based on my stream. It's not like I'm revealing coordinates or anything to him right now. He is totally not right above me. Because guess what? I am away from him. And he cannot catch up. He cannot possibly hope to catch up. He can't possibly hope to catch up with this. Because where the heck am I? Where the heck is this? I don't think I have ever seen this place in a while. You know, wouldn't it be funny if he were still following me? Wouldn't it be funny if he still knew where I was after all this effort? I actually think I know where I am, but... at the same time, it's not too hard to get lost while the manhunt is happening. He couldn't hunt Hollow, so I guess he's hunting me. Now on the bright side, he hasn't caught up to me yet. Or at least I'm pretty sure that's the case. And actually, I suppose I can take advantage of this opportunity. Yeah, he really did a number on my armor there. Okay. It actually wasn't too bad, all things considered. I really should turn up mob sounds at some point. Season 2 will be out by... You know what? I'll let you read the description because I put it there. I don't have descriptions for no reason. Even though YouTube is making descriptions harder to read, I always have a reason for my descriptions. How much string do I even have here? Not much at all. Oh. There was a jockey here. Okay. I'll have that out of the way in no time. Okay. Sad thing is, if D is familiar enough with my former base, the igloo one, he could probably find me real easily. He's probably waiting for me to return, though. So you know what? Yeah, exactly. There really is no reason for him to try to search for me. So why is he searching for me? And you had to add that fire aspect on. Why? Now, we want to leave something here to grow. You know what? I'll let you have a little fun with that, actually. How big can you make that? I was just crafting I was just crafting more fireworks. Yeah, Minecraft builder versus one hunter. You know what? I should turn that into a video at some point. That would actually be pretty fun. And maybe I'd already have a hunter down for it. Just perhaps. You know, I kind of want to see how big this cane will go. I know I only gave him like 30 something, but I kind of like to see how big that cane will grow. That's definitely pretty tall so far. Not gonna lie. Gosh darn it, why is this a thing? You know, maybe I should put that in the description now. Alternate title, Minecraft Builder versus One Hunter. Do I even have anything better than cooked fish? I'm just curious. You know, there's one easy place where I could check that. Although it does require me to go back to the igloo. Okay. Yeah, so all I need is just a little, well, I already had a little irony. I just need a little iron. I forget which way's the way out now. What the heck? Maybe I should leave that extra door open, just so that I'll be able to... You know what? Okay, yeah, that is pretty tall. And D could actually get more sugarcane from the flying base, now that I think about it. And the mega cane could be even taller. And yes, we do have bundles in this. You see, we have a data pack that allows us to craft these things. It takes some string and some leather. Also, D, how dare you break the ice on that igloo? I know I don't use this space very frequently, but you are damaging private property. Yeah, I should make you do. Go ahead. Try to punch me. Try to punch me. Actually, I do need to get a little something to eat here. Give me just a moment. Oh, he done it. He done it. He done it. He done it. I am safe now. I have somewhere to run to. Excuse me, why are you hitting me with a diamond axe? And why am I wearing elytra for this? Sir, you had one job. He hit a villager. You're supposed to do something about that. I would fire him from his position. But he's the only one protecting these villagers right now. Where's all the iron trades? Not a bad diamond axe there. Decent shovel. Well, at least I'm not losing reputation in the village for this. If I could even call this a village, really. Okay. Now I have an actual reason for this. If I would just... If I could just... Yeah. If I could just... So you know what? I'm gonna just... Oh, thank you. Okay, this trade is back in stock. As is this one. Where's all my iron trade stuff at? Alright. I mean, I wouldn't see why not, but I'm sure that'd be something to ask Happy about. I'm pretty sure the answer to that one would be no. Depends on whether or not I permit you to kill me. And you know, I may actually kill you for that. Drop the box. Drop the box. Thank you. What? I forget something you can do is waterlog ladders. So I could have actually put out that fire. You went to so much trouble just to open a trap door. I totally can't be punched or hit here right now. And it's time to fly. Sup? You are holding a weapon, perhaps. Where are you? Oh, there you are. It's pretty funny watching some of these things, how they turn out and all. I really should use a bed. The less phantoms I have to deal with, the better. Okay. Now the big question is, when do I finally get on that slime farm I was talking about since the start of the episode? I think I'll just carry a bundle with me. I just never know when they come in handy. With all the random stuff I pick up. I didn't scare D that badly, did I? He's not here right now. That's kinda sus. Glad the villagers were able to help me repair my armor, though. That's always nice. I know there are some other zombie villagers in this cave. I just haven't had the time to extract them yet. You know, it does occur to me. If I am gonna be doing this, I think I may as well turn on some music for maybe the half hour I'm going to spend on this. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully now I can be heard over the music. And now I would kind of like to be able to hear the hostile mobs again. I can see an Enderman has been in this farm. Let's see. There we go. Now I got music and a promotion for Avatar. Speaking of which, go sub to Avatar. I got a link in the chat and in the description. Bro, why am I wasting fireworks? Okay. Now that I'm back down here. Now I am kind of curious what Dia's been up to. Not curious enough to actually check, but... let's see. I know slime spawn in this chunk. I believe I've seen some spawn in this chunk. So what I'm going to do is take some slabs and place them such that more slimes will spawn on them. More slimes will spawn in those chunks. And I can actually set them up such that the slabs can... Okay, now I'm having trouble thinking. Okay, so I could set it up such that the slab would create a 2.5 block gap between the floor and the slab. That would actually be able to help me fit in big slimes and make the most of the space I've got. Okay, now that I'm properly loaded in, we do a little Tron. And I'm falling through the world. Okay. Now that I am back in the world, I am going to get myself some slabs. And I'm pretty sure I have a lot of these. Let's see. I'll just stash those somewhere. You know what? Maybe I should just find an empty shulker box, place a bunch of slabs in there, and then I can easily get going. Ideally, I want stacks of the slabs, if I can manage. Also, it's interesting that I had some wood there. Had to check something on Discord real quick. Alright. Where are slabs. Okay, here are some slabs. A few extra here. Some more extra. Some more here. And just so that I can hold all of them in case this one can't. There we go. And I'll just keep that extra shulker box handy. And night is approaching. But you know what? That's not my problem down here. So down here we go, and do I get any slimes? No. I'm actually going to get myself a few extra slabs here. Not gonna lie, it might have been cool to see Hollow again. Probably with a bit less of the manhunt aspect, but still. So what I'm doing here is I'm taking down the old slime farm here. I thought slimes were spawning here, but evidently they are not. So I'm going to take down this farm and build a new one where they actually seem to be spawning. And hope more spawn while I'm working on the farm. Which they don't seem to be at the moment. You know what? To hopefully increase the odds of the slimes spawning, maybe I could actually start by increasing the platform size and stuff. That would probably give me a bit of a head start. Probably going to need to get myself a whole lot of magma rock later on, but hey, there's something I can do a little mining off camera for. Okay. A few more slabs. Just one more slab to go. Now what I want to do here is get rid of the hole blocks and use top slabs. Because mobs will spawn on top slabs, but not these bottom slabs here. Unless I'm mistaken, I have more materials here. Yeah. So even if I don't have enough slabs for this one, I could easily get myself more. And if I recall right, the farm I have in mind for this requires me to have this bottom slab layer followed by a top slab layer 2.5 blocks up. Kind of like this. My measurements may not be accurate. Anyways. You know, it does occur to me, I don't think I ever put the stream link anywhere. I wouldn't be surprised if this ended up being one of my smaller streams. Well, smaller attendance streams. Ah well. Live and learn. That said, thanks a lot to the people who did show up, though. It is really cool to see... Really is cool to see old folks coming back, and new folks coming along. Let's see. I must admit, while I do not entirely like seeing my memories of Tales from the Valley come back, it's really cool to see the friends I made from that place come to these streams, because it does kind of show a little dedication. I may or may not have made a few Tales from the Valley videos. Barely got any views from those, obviously, but... But I had uploaded them because I thought they were fun to put together and all that. Also, I should probably put torches down instead of slabs. Slabs don't really give off any light. I'm sure they give off negative light, but I don't think they give off any light. Mojang should change that at some point, though. Okay. Now I'm going to remove this whole block layer again. And replace it with slabs a little lower. I had these whole block layers 3 blocks high, because I wanted to see if slimes would spawn on them. It might be possible that the slimes don't even spawn that often this low in the chunk. I would have to do a little testing there, though, I guess. I just realized I never looped the playlist. Although thankfully the playlist hasn't ended yet. Okay. We're almost done with this layer. Ah. Well, here we go. We got a slime down here. Not as much of a turnout as I'd hoped, but that's something. So I'm already getting some progress in as I'm fixing up my slime farm here. It really is something, though. Okay. Are those double slabs up there? You know, I don't see any harm in checking. Wow. So I really wasted slabs here. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Ay, ay, ay. Well, at least that's not a problem we can't fix. I'm pretty sure I put the torch here. I put another torch here. And then I put another one here. And then finally one here. This is not accounting for the inner torches. Kind of like this track, actually. Kind of reminds me of a space warp, I guess. That one is called Time Lapse in Avatar's channel. My friend Avatar, not The Last Airbender or whatever the other one is. And I still managed to mess up my perfect symmetry. Okay. Looks like I have that sorted out at least. Now I gotta deal with a wood layer, it seems. But I suppose I can do that after setting up the slab layer here. It also occurs to me, there were a lot of places I thought were lit in these caves, but were apparently not. This is what I get when I try to put a slime farm together in 1.18 style terrain. You know, I probably should remove some of that wall so I can see if slimes are spawning over there. I just feel a bit too lazy to do that right now. Anyways, the point of all the layers is to maximize the number of slimes spawning. And the point of lighting these slabs is because slimes will spawn in any light conditions in slime chunks, but I do not want any other mobs spawning with them. So the less shadows there are, the less mobs like Endermen, skeletons, and stuff will spawn. And I certainly don't want creepers. I know gunpowder is a blast and all, but this is meant to be a slime farm, not a creeper farm. And I don't want my slime farm getting blown up. That would be a rate limiting step. Let's see here. Right side of this, come to think of it, is that I have a little extra oak wood to work with now. Because some of my schematic actually requires a specific kind of wood for certain things. I know I have worked around that to some extent in my base, but at the same time, the more closely my actual build resembles the schematic, the better. Okay, maybe I'll put the slime in the bundle. Maybe a little cobble there. I'm not going to bother with the slabs because I'm going to be using those soon enough. Really soon, actually. 1, 2. And then 1, 2. I didn't mean to waterlog that slab. Now I'm going to have to replace the torches that are down there. Water buckets are useful, but clearly not for that. Water is one of those things that does not give off light. All this slime farm work makes me thirsty. Oh boy. Finished removing this layer. And man, that is going to be quite a bit of work. But at any rate, I guess I may as well explain what the slime is going to be for. So at the start of the season, I had advertised my plans of building a UFO that would travel the world. That plan had not quite... Having trouble finding the words for this. It just didn't happen for a while. Because I kept having technical difficulties with slime farms. And even now, I have doubts that this is going to actually work. But I'm going to try anyway, because it's basically all I've got. If this does work, though, we'll have a UFO by the end of the season. potentially the space station too if everything works out. I am under the impression that next stream might be my last stream for this season, though, considering how close 1.19 is, and considering how close my summer semester is. Speaking of which, by then, I may not be uploading as frequently. But I will still try to upload some stuff every now and then. And speaking of uploading stuff, I'm still working on that Roblox video that I was talking about. I'm gonna just spam those out of my inventory real quick. But yeah, gonna be doing another Isle video. I'm hoping everything works out, but it'll basically require me to solo true champion without artifacts. That's kind of a hint of what I'm gonna be doing. I had hoped to do it sometime last week, but things did not quite work out as hoped. So I'm hoping to do it before next weekend. But at any rate, I believe I should have that this week. And if not, it'll definitely come later. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 4. Oh, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. This ain't the best lit, but I'm sure it'll work for now, for my intents and purposes. I really should test to make sure that this farm works, though. That'll definitely be something I'll have to do off camera, considering how little time I have left for this. Okay. I'm gonna add another layer up here. I don't have to clear any more layers in this chunk, so that'll definitely make my life a bit easier. Except maybe that platform up there might need to move out of the way. Alright. This is definitely going to be... This is definitely going to have to be taken care of off stream, basically. So I did a little building and mining off camera. But I imagine y'all are here to see the results at the very least, so... I guess for the sake of it, I may as well call it end of the stream here. Thank you all for watching, and hopefully next episode of Taken SMP will be a really good one, because it might be my last this season. And maybe my last Taken SMP stream. Who knows? If y'all want it badly enough, maybe I might join Season 2. Or maybe just wait for a better SMP. Something like that. But at any rate, for reasons I've stated previously and other reasons, this next episode of Taken SMP might be my last. But considering we will be waiting for certain 1.19 mods and features and stuff, maybe there could theoretically be one more episode. But we'll just have to wait and see how that plays out. I don't know what Happy's plans are. But at any rate, that's all for today. New Roblox video coming out hopefully soon. And see y'all next time. Adios.